do the guests visit you again? Or do your friends become strangers? It was written in front of her home, "Welcome all here. May all who enter here as guests may leave as friends." May the peace and joy of Christ be with you today. We have been given the understanding from Gospels and traditions that the home in Bethany was a second home for Jesus, where he would experience the friendship of Mary, Martha, and Lazarus. But it all began with a simple welcoming of Martha, as we find in today's Gospel, which is taken from St. Luke chapter 10, verses from 38 to 42. Martha welcomes Jesus, and Jesus enters the home, and there he experiences the love, the affection, and care. Jesus, who entered as guest, became a friend of that family, and that home became his home too. It is rightly said, a cordial welcome can turn a guest into friend, a meal into banquet, a building into home. My dear friend, it is unfortunate today to see that in our homes, TVs and telephones and alcohol take the prime place and the prime time, that we do not have enough time for our guest. And sometimes our guests remain as strangers. My dear friend, do the guests visit you again? Or do your friends become strangers? Secondly, do you take time off to visit your beloved ones? Jesus did. Robin Sharma, one of the motivational speakers and writers, makes this observation. We live in a time where we can put a man easily on the moon, but if we have still trouble finding time to visit a neighbor across the road. And we live in a time where we can easily strike a missile with a pinpoint accuracy, and yet we have the trouble keeping a day or date with our children or friends or our elderly parents. And we have all internet, emails and iPhones and smartphones and all digital social platform to get connected. And yet we live in a time where we are less connected each other heart to heart than ever before. My dear friend, do know that there is an old friend, a teacher who taught you in the primary school, an elderly and sickly relative who are waiting for you, for your presence, for your time, waiting to listen to your voice, waiting for your touch. Can you not spare some time to visit? Can you not take your telephone and call them and speak to them? My dear friend, let us choose the better part. May the presence of Jesus redeem us. Amen.